Have you ever wondered why opera singers have such a rich, beautiful sound? You don't have to become an opera singer to learn from it. In fact, some of the greatest lessons on tone and resonance come from opera, and every singer can benefit from them. Today, I'd like to share one of the most important. Victoria's vocal tips. I've been teaching singers, including voice teachers, for over 36 years. Let's get to today's lesson. Now, before I explain anything, just listen. Here's my normal speech-like setup. Hello, hello. Now here's my operatic setup or shape. Hello, hello. Did you hear the difference? I'm not pushing harder for opera and I'm not singing louder. The difference is the space. The richer sound is due to more resonance, which gives the voice more richness, color, bloom, ringing overtones, and carrying power. This is how an opera singer can fill a 3,500-seat opera house without using a microphone. Now, I'm not suggesting that every singer should sound like an opera singer. Every style has its own unique sound, but for centuries, opera singers have understood how to create this rich, resonant tone. And it's something you can add to your own vocal toolbox. One of the most important keys is to create a taller and wider vocal tract. There's much more to it than that. Today, I'm just introducing the concept, and if your goal is to sing opera and classical authentically, then you've got to get this, or else it's not going to sound right. To create this sound, you'll want a comfortably lifted and wide soft palate and a taller and wide throat space and a stable and comfortably lower larynx. Don't worry if you don't understand it all just yet. I have a lot of videos on this, but today you're going to hear it, feel it, and experience it in our next two easy exercises. Exercise 1. Let's find this slightly taller, slightly wider throat space. And I want you to get your mirrors out because I don't want you to spread your mouth like this. You're going to inhale with the beginning of a yawn, okay? And you're just going to sing ya, Y-A-H. Ya. Okay, notice? Ya, not ya. The Y helps to open up the back of the throat, and ah is one of the easiest vowels to experience this. Now, notice my mouth position. Vertical oval, not this. Don't push and don't overdo it. Just allow that vowel to resonate in that slightly larger space. So, lower voices can be ya, higher voices can be ya. C4, C5, or really low voices can be at C3. Here we go. Ya. Breathe, beginning of a yawn. Ya. Keep going. Two more. Ya. Nice, free, open throat. Great. What do you think? It's fun to make different sounds and discover what your voice can do. Now, before we get to our second exercise, remember that creating this richer, lofty resonance is just the first step. Making it part of your regular practice or calling upon it at will takes practice, and you get this through exercises. The right exercises, and this is exactly why I created my audio exercise training program, Victoria's vocal exercise program. Whether you sing opera, pop, jazz, R&B, blues, you'll find hundreds of targeted exercises to address your particular vocal needs. You want to work on more resonance? You want to work on flexibility? How about your vowels? What about your breath support? Do you have vocal tension? You want to learn how to sing in different colors, different vocal textures, explore different styles? I give it all to you and much more. And the best part is the program is super affordable, and I do regular group classes with members, and I want to meet you. So see the link below and sign up right away. Exercise 2. Now let's see if we can maintain this beautiful resonance while changing vowels. We're going to sing ya, ye, ye, o, you. Higher voices can be ya, ye, ye, o, you. Now remember, the goal isn't simply to change vowels. we want to keep that slightly taller, wider, resonant shape as the vowels change. Now I want you to stand up during this exercise and imagine that you're in a beautiful opera house or cathedral, and I'm a big fan of opening up the arms. Here we go. Sing. Ya, ye, ye, o, you. 4 more. Sing. Beautiful, lofty sound. Our operatic shape. Two more because we're having so much fun. Sing. Last one. So now you've learned one of the most important principles in creating a beautiful operatic sound. That's the first step. There's much more to learn. See my playlist on how to sing opera and classical, and see my playlist on resonance in singing, where the true magic happens. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.